Today's episode will be about doing laundry. My sister and my girlfriend sometimes say that I'm very domesticated. Maybe I am. Got my laundry. So, do you remember how in one of my vlogs I said that vlogging feels very narcissistic, self-centered? So, yeah, it does, but I realized that might be one of my invisible scripts or barriers I tell myself. And I just have to get over myself, and if people find it useful, they find it useful. If they don't, then they won't watch. So, yeah, I use vlogging as a way to improve my storytelling and my craft because the only way I'm going to improve is by practicing. Really gorgeous outside. I'm not sure. Look at those clouds. God, I spent way too much time in China. I appreciate clouds so much more. I'm so grateful for a blue sky. So there are some people who have asked about this, how I set it up and everything. So it's pretty straightforward looking, but it's actually sort of annoying and complicated. So I'm going to break this down and then I'll show you guys how I set it up. From the mall, just a bunch of ball yarn, and I also got the clothespins from there. You can tell the water's not very clear, it's discolored. So these are 6-liter bottles I got from 7-Eleven. I drank the water from it, and I had the empty bottles. I just filled it with the shower water, the spigot there. So when the plastic goes in the sun, it leaches into the water. Don't use the bottle again. But it does its purpose for using it as a counterweight. So I'll show you guys how I set it up after I clean up my floor, which is really dirty. This chair came with the room, and these things came from my closet there. In the you got these bars. They lift up. You can use them. You can also hang clothes in here, but I wouldn't recommend it because then it would get dank and moldy. So obviously, once I put clothes on this line, the chair will slide. It's going to pull, it's going to be weight, which is why I use the water, and also that bar. You'll understand why that bar is important too later. Realize I can stop hanging it on this poop-filled ledge. Okay, I don't think it's gonna go anywhere. So the problem is that clothes are gonna be wet, a little heavy. I put the clothes on. A, the line sags right now. That's one problem. B, the chair moves. That's why I use that bar and the grout line. This is the hardest part, I would say, is fitting this under here. So you put it here, and then on the underside of the chair, you can see that there are some marks, and that's because you can hook it here and down here somehow. I'm gonna have to put the camera down. You're gonna have to figure this out on your own, but this is the hardest part, and it's also the most important. Not the best system, but when you don't want to buy a clothing rack, better than nothing. Feet of the chair not quite on the ground. See that? That water's bringing it down. This may work, I'll find out. Okay, this might just collapse when I do the laundry, but we'll find out. Okay, so I have my laundry here, and we will find out whether or not this line actually holds. Let's see. So it seems to have held up well. Holds up all 3 lines of clothes. Turn the AC on, not the dryer. Acts as a dryer. And yeah, my setup. 2 jugs of 6-liter waters, total of 12 liters. The chair, and most importantly, that bar so it doesn't slide. So that's how I do my laundry and set it up. For those who are looking to move to Baan Thai, this is a great setup. For those who don't move to Baan Thai or live somewhere else, maybe you can do the same or something similar. Get creative. I'm sure there's plenty of resources out there. I've heard someone else used the line and hooked it onto this hook on the inside and had to leave his thing open a little bit, which is a bit annoying. I don't want that. Tape or adhesive is not strong enough, and you don't want anything permanent because you're gonna leave. But it's a good temporary setup that works great. You can also buy a closed thing too, if this is too much trouble. But I'd be creative. And the best part about Baan Thai, as I said before, is the pool. The pool is amazing. I love doing laps there.